filthy phaser, and I'm following the trend, I suppose, of people fitting these Denali Sound Bomb Mini electromagnetic horns. There you go, one of these. It's about 30 quid delivered, which didn't seem too bad. I've fitted 2 so far that were about 8 quid each, so 16 quid. Yes, these other sort of generic cheap ones are louder, are better, but I like the hype of the claims. It states that it's twice as loud as a standard horn, which obviously was on here before, the little round disc ones. You might still have one of those. And it's other aftermarket horns, 10 bells louder apparently, and this is going to be another 3 bells louder. So 100 bells is about a standard horn, 110 one of these, and then the Denali 113. Now that doesn't sound much, but the decibel scales they're not progressive, if that makes sense. So like, I can't remember, something like 1 decibel is twice as loud or something than the decibel before. I don't know, look up on the Googles. I'll put a link, if I remember, down below to the scales. But like 113 decibels isn't 3% more than 110, even though that's my bad maths. You get what I mean? 100 decibels, 105 decibels, 105 decibels isn't 5% louder than 100 decibels. It's a lot louder. Let's find out. Let's put a little sound meter here. You know, we've all got these apps, haven't we, to see how loud you can shout. And once we've found it, we will put it on. Voice recorder. Got one here somewhere. We all have one of these, don't we? Where is it? I'll download one, and then we'll record what it sounds like now, and then we'll switch and do the same video with seeing if this is any louder. Sure. Okay, so other than reading all my messages that are coming through, hopefully you can see the decibel meter, my sort of speech. As you can tell, like, picking up birdsong at like 50, and then my voice suddenly is 60, so that helps understand the scale. So we should see it ping at 100. I hope it goes above 100, because that'll be a problem. And then we have our max down here, which is what we're interested in. So let's peep the horn and see what we get. Okay, here we go. Peeping the standard horn. Well, not the standard horn, I'll show you in a minute, but an aftermarket horn. Yeah, it's a pretty sick horn, as you can tell. So that hit no more than my voice. Amazing. Okay, so as you can tell, my cheap aftermarket horn isn't doing very well and actually didn't get any louder than my voice. Now you can see why. I'm going to fit one of these. Okay, let's get it open. Cute little box. It doesn't look much different to a standard horn, interestingly enough. It does feel slightly better made than a standard horn. There's your standard fittings, has an instruction guide, and a really important part, 2 important parts if you're going to fit this is, 1, you want it facing down so any spray and water can drain out the bottom, not up like that where it fills up and dies. And you must use one of these brackets. If you fix it solidly, it can't move and won't make noises, basically. So you have to put it on this little bracket, and that allows a very small amount of vibration for this to actually operate. So let's rip off the old one, I'll show you that, and then put this in, and it's literally a 30-second job, I reckon. I'm always saying it's going to be a 30-second job, and then it's never a 30-second job, is it? Let's be honest, guys. It always takes a lot longer. Right, so up in there somewhere there's a nut. Okay, so for science, let's get our official, calibrated meter back. Here we go. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Let's get the light angle right. There we go. Meter. So apparently my voice got up to 81 decibels. Let's try again with our new horn and blow my eardrums out. Here we go. Goodness me! Oh, interesting. It worked once, and And now it doesn't work. Can you hear that? I wonder if the wiring's a bit sketch. Hang on, maybe it's battery. That's great, isn't it? It worked once really well, and now doesn't work. Well, I love it when a plan comes together. Fantastic. Welcome back to my terrible review of the Denali horn, and my review is terrible because the Denali horn, in my experience so far, is 100% unreliable. Yep, it died after working once. So you briefly saw it work and then, no, it died. So I found an old horn that I had that wasn't completely full of muck, bolted that on, and immediately, that works fine. And that was an £8 horn. So spend £30 on a horn, they said. It will be much better, they said. Maybe once. But for me, so far, well, that one's going back. And I'm not faffing all the way up there again and ruining my fingers. So that's the end of my review of this Denali horn, which apparently are amazing. I'm not so sure. Thanks for watching. See you later. That was the worst video ever. Hope that was helpful.